morning everyone, it's Lucy. Welcome to our last week of our workouts for Camp Holiday. This week we're doing community helpers and careers. So I'll show you our workout. Basically we have a bunch of sections, each kind of focusing on a different community helper and career, and we'll do a little workout for each one. So here it is if you want to pause it or anything and look at it, but I'll be going through the whole thing. So here we go. First up, we'll do a warm-up, and our warm-up will be a firefighter today. So firefighters are community helpers, it's a cool career. And so our first one, so our 3 exercises are going to be high knees, so just lifting your knees up as high as you can. You can pretend like you're climbing a ladder, so use your hands while you do it and climb up the ladder. The second one is going to be jumps over a fire hose, so pretend there's an imaginary fire hose down the middle of your room or wherever you are. You're just gonna jump side to side over your fire hose, okay? And then the third one is gonna be burpees. So we worked on this one last week. And remember, all you're gonna do is jump up, then come down to the ground, then come back up, and jump up, and that's 1. So there's 3 of those, all right? And we're gonna do 2 rounds of this, okay? To get nice and warmed up. So, first one, we're gonna do 20 seconds of the high knees with the climbing up the ladder, okay? Ready, and go. So lift your knees up, pretend like you're climbing up a tall ladder, up to the top of a building. If the climbing with your hands is too hard, you can go ahead and put them at your side, and get your knees nice and high as you can go. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. All right. Now we're gonna do a fire hose jump, so we're gonna do 10, okay? Ready, so just jump up and over, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Nice job, guys. All right, now we're gonna do our 3 burpees, okay? So ready? Jump up in the air, then we're gonna go down to the ground, however you wanna get there. Now back up, and jump up, that's 1. Here we go, down, and back up. Whew. That's 2, and 1 more. Down to the ground, and back up. That's 3. All right, good job, guys. So that was round 1 of the firefighter section. We're gonna do 1 more round of that. So, here we go. 20 seconds of high knees, okay? Trying to pretend like you're climbing a ladder if you want, or just try to get your knees up as high as you can go. All right, ready, set, go. Whew. It's nice and humid outside today. Get your knees nice and high up, guys. So you can get them all the way up to your chest. It's kind of hard. Pretend like you're climbing that ladder up to the top of the building. And stop. All right, now we're gonna do 10 jumps over our fire hose. If you want to pretend your fire hose is going this way, you can jump forward and back, or you can keep doing the side to side, whichever one you want. I'll do forward and back this time. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, we're doing 10, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, guys. All right, and the last part of the firefighter, we've got 3 burpees on. All right, so go ahead and jump up in the air, all the way down to the ground, and back up. That's 1. Down to the ground, back up, jump up, that's 2, and 1 more. Down to the ground, back up, and jump up. That's 3. All right, good work, guys. Go ahead and take a little break to get some water, or just rest for a second before we go to our next one, all right? I'm gonna get some water. All right, so while you guys are taking a break, our next section is gonna be healthcare workers. So that's like doctors, nurses, really anyone that works at a doctor's office, a hospital, anyone who's taking care of people. So, healthcare workers, we're gonna be doing high knees. Move my paper back here so I can see it. We're gonna do more high knees. We're gonna do jumping jacks, and we're gonna do butt kicks. So all these are really cardio, kind of almost like running, just a lot of movement. That's because healthcare workers are on their feet all day, walking from patient to patient. So they really need to have strong cardio, lots of good breathing in their lungs, and lots of strong legs to walk around all day and take care of people. So again, we're gonna do 2 rounds of it, okay? So we're gonna do 20 seconds of high knees, 20 seconds of jumping jacks, and 20 seconds of butt kicks. So we did high knees, and it's kind of what it sounds like. You lift your knees up. Jumping jacks, remember, your legs go out and your arms go up. So you go up and out, in and down. So out and in. And that's our jumping jack. And then a butt kick, kind of what it sounds like. It's like you're running, except you're gonna come up and try to kick your butt as you run. So it's like this. And you can go as fast as slow if you want, okay? So you could go really fast, or if you want, you can just tap, tap, whatever's best for you, okay? All right. So we start out with our high knees, then we do our jumping jacks, and then we do our butt kicks. If you need a rest at any time, feel free to stop, wait a minute, and then join back in, because this is gonna be a lot of moving real fast, okay? All right, here we go. High knees. Remember, getting your knees up as high as you can, staying light in your feet. Try to bounce really lightly on your floor. Don't pound your feet right through your floor. Keep going, 5 more seconds. And now we're gonna do jumping jacks. Remember, out, back in, out, back in. As fast or slow as you want to, okay? I'm gonna go kind of slow. You can do whatever you want to. And stop. And now we're gonna do butt kicks. So ready? Feels like you're running in place, but kick your feet up behind you. You can spin in a circle if you want to change it up a little bit. Awesome job, guys. 5 more seconds. Nice and light on your feet as you do it. And stop. Whew. All right, that was round 1. We're gonna do 1 more round of that, okay? You guys are doing great. All right, you guys ready? So remember, it goes high knees, jumping jacks, and then butt kicks. 20 seconds each, okay? All right, we're gonna wait till my timer's at a good number. All right, in 4, 3, 2, 1, high knees, okay? Lift those knees up nice and high, high as you can get them. You guys are doing awesome. Thinking about the healthcare workers keeping us nice and safe right now. Working really hard. All right, now we're gonna switch to jumping jacks, okay? So remember, out and back in. You can go whatever speed you wanna go, okay? We're gonna do 20 seconds. You guys are doing awesome. Out, back in, out, back in. There you go. And done. And now we got 20 seconds of butt kicks, okay? So remember, just lift your feet up and try to tap your bottom. It's kind of hard. Spin in a circle if you want to. Make it a little more challenging. And stop. Good job, guys. All right, we're gonna rest for a minute because we finished our healthcare workers. And because we might not be able to say thank you to all of our healthcare workers, please say thank you to whoever's helping take care of you, keeping you entertained and safe and eating and all the good stuff during quarantine. So make sure you say thank you to them. All right, while we're resting, our next job that we're gonna focus on is teachers. So teachers help us a lot. I'm sure all of you have a lot of teachers at school that you really love. I know I love my teachers. So we're gonna be doing what's called a Tabata, which is a fancy word for just a type of exercise. And really all it is you do 30 seconds of an exercise, and then you rest for 15 seconds. And then you do 30 seconds off the exercise, and then you rest for 15. All right? And you can do any number of rounds. It's kind of cool. It's really fast. So you just do 30 seconds of it, and you rest for a little bit, and you do it again. So it goes by really quickly. So it's kind of fun to do. And we're gonna do 30 seconds of squats. So I'll show you our squats so we remember. And then we'll rest for 15. And in those 15 seconds, I'm gonna give you a math problem of some sort, okay? You can try to solve it. Should be something like a little addition that you can kind of do on your fingers and stuff. You don't need paper and pencil. But yeah, because teachers like to help us learn our math and our English and everything else, but we're gonna work on math today. So, when you guys are ready, go ahead and stand up. I'm gonna show you what our squat looks like, and then we'll get started, okay? So remember, for squat, I'll show you from the side first and then the front, but your feet are about hip width apart, so just like a little bit. You don't want your feet like straight like this or like way out here, okay? Just right here. And then I'm gonna turn to the side, and all you're gonna do is pretend you have a chair behind you and just sit back into the chair and come back up, okay? So don't come way forward like this, or then you're just gonna hurt your knees, okay? Pretend like there's a chair and you're sitting back into it. Remember, if it's really hard to go low, which it definitely is, just go a little bit. Just bend a little tiny bit, as far as you can go, okay? So we're gonna do 30 seconds. Just do as many as you can. But don't go too fast and don't hurt yourself, okay? All right, so 30 seconds of squats, and then we'll rest for 15 seconds, all right? I'm gonna wait till my timer gets to a good number, so I don't have to do as much math. 10 more seconds and we'll get started, okay? Make sure you got plenty of water. We're gonna do 4 rounds, okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So sit back in your chair and come back up. You can go faster than me, slower than me, whatever works for you. Working on making our legs nice and strong. Ready to run fast and work hard at whatever job we want to do. We got 10 more seconds, okay? 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and done. All right, your math problem for this rest is 3 plus 3. Just think about, what is 3 plus 3? All right, we're about to get going. I'll give you the answer while we're squatting. Ready? Let's squat. If you have your answer, so 3 plus 3 is 6. Nice work working on your math today, guys. Remember, we're doing 30 whole seconds of squats again, okay? So keep sitting back into your chair as fast or as slow as you want. We got 10 more seconds, and then we rest for 15, okay? And stop. All right, your math problem this time is 9 minus 4. So what is 9 minus 4? You got 5 more seconds to rest. Think about 9 minus 4. All right, get ready to do your squats. Here we go. So sitting back in your chair, we got 30 seconds, okay? All right, so your answer to 9 minus 4 is 5. Remember to keep squatting back, sitting back. We're on round 3, okay? And we got 4 rounds to do. So 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. And stop. All right, our math problem this time is 2 plus 7. 2 plus 7. Think about what that is as we get our 15 seconds of rest. And we're gonna start squatting in 2, 1, and go. All right, so 2 plus 7 was our math problem. That's gonna equal 9. All right, so sitting back into your chair. You guys are doing great at this. Only got a few more seconds and then you're all done with the teacher's workout. All right, and we're done. Good job, guys. Okay, our next person, career community helper, is a mailman. So mailmen are really helpful bringing all of our mail to us. Some of them are walking, some of them are driving in their cars. But they bring us all our mail, which is really important and a really cool job. So for our mailman, because they do a lot of walking, if they are the ones, there's the ones that wear the bag and they walk around all the houses and drop the mail off. So those mailmen do a lot of walking. So we're gonna do 4 lunges. Then we're gonna do 3 push-ups, because they gotta use their hands a lot to put the mail in different boxes. And then we're just gonna walk for a few seconds, kind of cool down, and mailmen walk a lot, so that'll be part of it. All right, so I'm gonna show you our things real quick. We're just gonna do 1 round of this, okay? So for lunges, remember, I'm gonna go sideways, okay? You take 1 foot forward, step it forward, then you're gonna bend your back knee down, okay? And then bring your foot back. So that was 1 lunge. Then we're gonna step our other foot forward, bend our back knee down, and that's 2, okay? So we'll do 4 of those when we get started. All right, our push-ups, we've done a lot of these, guys. I'm sure you know what you're doing now. But if not, remember you can be up here or with your knees off the ground. Nice flat, don't be like way up here, okay? Nice and flat, or down here, don't do that, right there. Or you can drop your knees down, which is what I'm gonna do. You can raise your feet in the air, okay? Again, keep it nice and flat, don't go like this, okay? Nice and flat, and then all you're gonna do is bend your elbows and go as low as you can go, whether it's to the ground, right there, wherever you can go, okay? And we'll do 3 push-ups. So I'm gonna do 4 lunges, and then 3 push-ups, and then we'll walk it out for a minute for our mailmen, all right? Or our postal workers. All right, so here we go. Remember, step your foot forward, drop your other leg down. That's 1 lunge and come back. Other foot forward, drop your knee down. That's 2. Step forward, drop your knee down. That's 3. And last one, step forward, drop your knee down. That's 4. Good job, guys. All right, go ahead and get in whatever push-up position you're gonna do. So my knees are on the ground. Got my hands right out in front of me. All right, ready? We're gonna go down and back up. Remember, go as low as you can. Ready? Down and back up. And 1 more, down and back up. Awesome job, guys. 3 whole push-ups done. All right, and now for a little bit of a cool down. Just take a big walk around your room, wherever you are. I'm outside, I got a table over here. I'm gonna walk around, go off screen for a minute. Come on back. Stretch your arms up, head down. You can keep walking if you want to. Really bringing your breathing down. And then we've got 1 more thing to do, all right? So our last community helper and career is a farmer. So farmers are outside like all day, lifting heavy stuff. Really gotta be strong to be a farmer, and they're really important too. They're who put all of our food on our table, which I know I love some food, so we definitely need our farmers, and they're really important, okay? So, as an appreciation to a farmer, we're gonna do a bit of a farmer workout in here. So, what I was thinking with farmers is they have to lift all kinds of heavy stuff. So I was thinking of like hay, wheat, any things that they're growing. They gotta lift like big piles of it. So what you need for the farmer section is something you can hold in your hand. So it could be a water bottle. I think I'm gonna use a pillow. It could be a book. Anything you see that you can hold in your hand and kind of lift up and down is fine, okay? Nothing too big. I'd say something like around the size of your head. All right, so nothing huge. It could be smaller, but something you can definitely lift up and down, okay? Nothing too heavy either. So, how we're gonna do this is we're gonna do 5 of each of these exercises, okay? So the first one is gonna be, you take your thing, so I got my pillow, you're gonna lift it overhead and down to the floor. Try to keep kind of straighter legs when you go down to the floor, okay? Stretch it out a little bit, and then back up and down to the floor. And we'll do 5 of those, okay? So we're overhead to the floor is our first one. And our second one's gonna be a press. So these are kind of cool exercises because these are too easy, you could try to find a harder weight, a heavier weight, and do them again, all right, later. So stand with your feet a little wider apart, bend your knees a little bit, okay? And then you've got the pillow right at your chest, and you're just gonna push it out, all right? Or whatever you have, sorry, I said a pillow, but really anything you have. So knees bent, just push the pillow or other thing out and bring it back in. And we'll do 5 of those. Keeping your core nice and tight, and it's gonna work those arm muscles and your back muscles because they're gonna help push the weight forward and back in, okay? So, here we go. We have 5 floor to the ground and 5 presses, all right? So, here we go. Put the weight over your head and down to the ground, straight legs. That's 1. You can bend your knees a little bit, definitely, I do, but just try to keep them a little bit straighter. That's 3. Overhead and down, that's 4. And overhead and down, that's 5. Nice work, guys. All right, so I'm gonna turn sideways so you can face whichever way you want. Bend your knees a little bit, feet wide apart. And remember, you're just gonna press the pillow out with the other thing and back in. So that's 1. 2, pushing your object out. That's 3. Keep that core nice and tight, so keep your belly muscles really tight in there, okay? 2 more, that's 4. And 1 more, that's 5. Good. All right, we're gonna do it one more time, okay? So thing over your head and down to the ground, that's 1. Thing up over your head and down, that's 2. Keeping your legs kind of straight, okay? And 3. Taking it nice and slow, that's 4. And 1 more, that's 5. Good job, guys. All right, then we're gonna go sideways or face straight on. I'm just gonna do this so you can see. So bend your knees a little bit, core tight, so your belly muscle's tight. Grab your object, push out, that's 1, bring it back in. Out, and back in, that's 2. Holding those back muscles really strong. That's 3, 2 more, that's 4. Last one, 5. Good job, guys. All right, you did it. That was our workout for today. We're gonna do a little bit of a cool down, okay? Kind of get our breathing back, stretch it out so we don't hurt ourselves, but you guys did really well. All right, so let's start out with a butterfly like we usually do. So your feet are together, your wings are out, and just flap your wings for a minute. Taking some deep breaths in and out, really cooling down after that exercise. All right, and now you're gonna take your hands and reach them forward, bringing your head close to your toes, and just holding it out here, okay? You might be able to get a lot closer to your toes than I can. I'm pretty far away. All right, good job, guys. Now what we're gonna do is take your right leg, stick it straight out in front of you. On your left leg, keep in the butterfly position, but bring it in to touch your knee, okay? So like the inside of your knee. All right, so your leg is out here, and then one's out front. You're just gonna reach down and touch that leg out front. All right, so mine's my right leg this time. And go as far as you can, okay? I'm kind of at my shin. You might be at your toe, maybe further. Wherever you can go, just hold it for a minute and stretch out that hamstring, okay? All right, and now we're gonna come back to our butterfly. Flap our wings for a second, and then take your other leg. So I'm gonna put my left leg out, but whichever leg you didn't do last time, stick it straight out. Bring your other leg in to touch that leg. Still in that butterfly. Then you're gonna reach out and go as far as you can. Touch that toe, your shin, your knee, wherever you can go. Just hold it for a minute and stretch out that other hamstring so you're nice and loose. All right, and bring it back into your butterfly. Flap your wings for a second. All right, now we're gonna go into our down dog. Just roll over. Remember your down dog, you can kind of start in your push-up position and then bring your bottom up, and you're gonna lean back into your calves. So you're pedaling your feet out, really really stretching out your calves and your hamstrings down to the ground. We did a lot of jumping around today, so this should feel really nice on your calves and your hamstrings because they worked hard. All right, and from here we're gonna walk our hands back to our feet. All right, so then we're gonna toe touch. I can't really touch my toes, but get as close as you can to your toes. It might be at your knees, your shins, the ground, wherever you are. Try to keep your legs nice and straight though, okay? All right, hold it for a few more seconds. Kind of let yourself go limp and swing for a minute. All right, and from here, we're gonna slowly roll up. And then we're gonna do one arm stretch, okay? So take your right hand or your left hand, swing it across your body, and then grab your elbow with your other hand and pull it in, okay? So you'll feel it up here in your shoulder. You can kind of roll it around a bit, hold it nice and close to you, okay? Good job. We'll hold it for a few more seconds, and I'll go ahead and shake it out. All right, now take your left hand, put it across your body, take your right hand, and grab your elbow, and pull it in close, like you're giving yourself a little hug. Kind of roll your shoulder around. Good job. All right, put your hands by your side. We're gonna take one deep breath and bring your hands up to the sky. All right, so breathe in, real big breath in, bring your hands up. And then come on and bring them down and breathe out. We're gonna do it one more time. So we're gonna go breathe in when you go up, breathe out when you go down, okay? So deep breath in and out. All right, hope you guys are nice and cooled down and had fun working out with me this camp. And hope you guys have a really good school year and rest of your summer. Bye.